everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you're new here, my name is Tori, and I have chosen to speed up a lot of the beginning of this video, mainly because I hurt my own feelings with this setup, because if you look very closely, I was feeling great. I have this pack of Tomoe River paper that I purchased off of jet pens and cut it down to the week size and was gluing it down on these pages and feeling great. And then I realized I was in the 2024 calendar spreads, not the 2025 calendar spreads. So trauma llama ding dong happened here, essentially, because I got pretty far, if you can tell, with what I was doing, and then I realized, oh, I'm not in the right months. So then once I finally got to the right months, I started laying down some things for my mood board. I had a lot of stuff picked out and just ended up choosing only a few things because what I don't use here, I'm going to try to make it work in my hobonichi hone, is how I've been told to say that word. But so I have a sunflower here and a lioness with blood on her mouth because I'm a Leo. It's a vibe. I love the lioness over the lion because everybody always talks about a lion, but the lion is really just there for like the pack's protection and for like territory disputes. That's what he's there for. Like, that's it. The lioness is the one who hunts, gathers, provides the children, or the cubs, excuse me. Like, the lioness is the boss, okay? I dig it. So, I also put down Elizabeth Bennet from the Pride and Prejudice 2005 movie. If you are 1990s Pride and Prejudice stan, I respect you, but I do not agree. It's just that movie will forever be ingrained into my soul. What nice boiled potatoes. Elizabeth Bennet is like an absolute literary heroine in my brain. I look up to her. I think she speaks her mind about things in a way that, seemed very scandalous at the time, but if you go back and look at how she interacts with people that she does not respect, it's done in a manner that is respectful. So I admire that. And on this second page, this is going to be the last monthly calendar in the weeklies. I believe it's for March 2025. And I'm writing out all of the Moxie Life goal setting system categories. So yeah, that is kind of how it worked, and I'm going to transition over to a different video now to show you the end result of these pages and do a little plan with me. Alright, so if you've made it this far, you have witnessed my heartbreak, and I just kind of wanted to update everything from those last two clips because the further I got along in what I was doing, I kind of was getting like even more anxious that there was a camera on me about it because I was already so messed up from accidentally putting things down on the wrong pages. So I kind of wanted to show you what that ended up looking like. I mean, nothing says breaking in your first Hobonichi weeks like pasting an entire page down wrong, right? How about 2 pages? So this is February's page. It did not fare very well, but March looks even worse in my opinion. I don't know if you can tell. I pulled up most of the the page fast enough to where it didn't damage a lot of it, but there are some sizable tears. And then March is just even worse. It looks pretty bad, but it does feel like the glue has dried technically, and it's just got more texture to it now. I'm still going to write on it. I just will probably switch over to gel pen for these 2 months because I do want to use my fountain pens in a lot of this. So yeah, that's how that turned out. And on the actual pages, this is the kind of the mood board I ended up creating. The stickers are from the Giving Girl, and the images are just found on Pinterest. And these stickers are from a sticker book that you can find in multiple places. Like I've seen it on Amazon. I purchased mine at Hobby Lobby. So this is how it ended up looking like, and I don't mind it, but it's kind of like tainted to me now that I had a poor experience with trying to get this together. I think I will let it go eventually, but I don't know. I think traumatized is too heavy of a word to describe how I felt when everything when I realized I was on the wrong page. But I do feel like it, I mean, I still think of it and the experience I had when I started this spread. So I'll get over it. It's literally not a big deal. I mean, it kind of is, because this is my mental health planner. This is where I want to go to escape and feel happy and enjoy my time spent and not be reminded of the inconveniences of everyday life. But I'm human, so mistakes are made and we embrace chaos. I thought that was very fitting. So yeah, I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. I just was really just discouraged that I had started on the wrong pages. So this is actually the February 2025 calendar pages in the weeks, and then it goes into March, and that's where I did the Moxie Life kind of goal planning categories. And I think I'm going to start very conservatively because I don't know if this is something I want to stick with. I just want to try it out. So yeah, that's how that looks. And then I figured what I would do is kind of do like a mini plan with me. This planner will probably not be shown on my channel a lot because I do write a bunch of very personal information about habit tracking and mental health and wellness and all that stuff. But I kind of wanted to show my intention for setting this up, and hopefully it doesn't go like the mood board did. But if I do end up sharing, it will most likely be in the notes pages as I kind of gather information in the back. So yeah, I figured what better way to break it in. I knew I was going to come in here the week of the 27th. I can't help myself, and I don't really feel like helping myself, if I'm being honest. I'm really excited about this. So, for reference, what I am currently using for my mental health planner is a much larger 7x9 sprouted planner, and it retails for about $70. And I like it, but the wire O binding is just a lot. This is where I track the habits. I don't use this side very much. I don't use these boxes, so I was wasting a lot of space here, which is why I shrunk into the Hobonichi Weeks. So this is kind of like the layout that I'm coming from to give the context of like how I'm going to be setting up this week. So let's get into it. All right. But now I gotta turn back to the week I'm actually on to see what I'm doing with my life. Not much. Plot twist. Not doing much with my life. I think I still want to base it off of the sprouted planner system. So let me see if I can show you. Okay. So she asks you at the beginning what your intentions versus your goals are. And I know that this has changed in the 2024 planner. I think she added values. so she asks you to like whittle down from your values, from your intentions to your goals for the year. And a couple of the things she talks about is who's on your home team. Like, who are you wanting to connect with over the year, and why do you want to connect with these people? What do these people bring into your life? How did they help you grow and become a better person? So she talks about like, who are some people that you want to, I already said connect with. What am I trying to say? Like, what relationships do you want to cultivate and maintain? That kind of thing. And then she talks about some reminders. So I'm trying to see. Like, this is my reminders page of like what specific chores you want to do for each season, and whatever you want to be intentional about during these seasons. So this is kind of what I had written down. I probably won't be transferring this information in, but I will at the same time. You'll see what I'm going to do. And then there's this spread that she gives you. I don't really understand what it's for. If I reread everything, I probably would understand, but I don't understand why it starts at October. Maybe it's like, I mean, obviously it's quarterly, but I don't. Oh, January, February, like it goes. This is messing with my brain just looking at it. I can't. So I don't, yeah. She asks you what your hopes for the year ahead are and gives you a full page to journal about that. And then asks you to write a year list of, by this time next year, what do you want to have done and have experienced. So that's kind of how the planner opens. And also, I really dig the lined monthly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that has been pretty cool. I like this monthly as well. Like, I like this planner so much, but I don't know. The weeks was calling to me, you know? Like, the gold calls to me. But yeah, so, and at the end of every month, she had these different reflections. So this is something I still want to kind of incorporate, but she has these standard questions of like, what stood out as memorable throughout the month? What are you proud of? What did you struggle with? These two questions change every month. So for January, it's focused on finances because it's the new year. And then these ones always ask what you're listening, watching, reading, and what are you looking forward to, and what are you feeling challenged or worried by. And then you get a notes page between, and then it starts all over. And February has its own, these two questions are different for February, but everything else is the same. So that's kind of where I'm coming from and what I've been using as like a mental health practice for the past year. And, well, not the past year. I got this in June for $20 because it was halfway through the year and she discounted it. But there's a sizable amount of notes pages in the back. I've been using that, and I've really been enjoying this system. I just don't think the vehicle of the system is necessarily, it's just not what I'm gravitating to, if that makes sense. So this is really long-winded, and excuse my creaky chair, and I have no idea what I want to use. Because I don't really decorate these a lot. I really focus on headers and things like that. So I'm going to start with what I always start with and pull out one mild liner that fits like the sticker vibe. And usually I use a vinyl, but I think what I'll do this time is I will use these stickers that was a part of my Walmart haul, of all places, and it was the Kawaii Fantasy Animals sticker sheet. I just think they're really cute. Look at that dragon. So yeah, I think I'll use these, and just a couple of them, not the whole sheet at all. That's way too much. I just like to do a little happy here and there. But before I even do that, I usually just pick out a mild liner. And where my brain is at right now is like we're transitioning. We're in that weird liminal space between Thanksgiving and Christmas where we all pretend we're working, but we're really just sitting here like, when's the year gonna end? So I think that is like a sleepy feeling to me. So I think I'm gonna use this like, it's like a purpley gray. And all of my mild liners are in Japanese, so I can't tell you what color this is, but I think I'm going to use this one. So now, this is me walking through this. I may change it, and if I do change it, I'll probably kind of try to show an update of that. But my thought is, the way I do this side of the weekly is usually I write down like my mental health thing for the day, or like how I went throughout the day, and I do a sticker for my mood, and then I do daily wins and growth. But I think what I'm going to do, let's see, I think I'll do these boxes here for daily wins and growth and just write 1 or maybe 2, because I sometimes, like I do 3, but I sometimes struggle to find 3. So yeah. And then up here is where I'm going to do the reminder, like the 3 categories that she has you follow is people, reminder, and yearly, of like what you want done on your yearly. But I think I'm just going to put up here intentions. So yeah, like let me see if I can give you a better idea of what I'm saying here. And I'm sorry I'm so like cagey about what I'm putting on here, but this is like my most personal planner space. But up here, so what I try to do every week is call my mom once, text my siblings, spend time with my husband. And these are some goals that I try to like make sure that I'm cognizant of incorporating into my week. And this one is part of that reminders list of like, I need to trim my bushes again. I just haven't done it. So I think I'm going to combine all of these into like one header and call it intentions and just make it that, because it's a lot more condensed. So just drawing a line for that. And then I'll draw another line above these boxes for the wins and growth. And then, let me see. And that is super crooked, but that's okay. So, and then I have weekly targets, habits, and then a weekly reflection. So the weekly targets, I usually don't even come up with, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 lines over here. I don't even come up with 10. Half the time I struggle to hit 5. So I think that's another reason why. And I'm going to like hop 2 boxes over and do another one for weekly targets. And then I'll do 10 boxes down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right here, I'll do habits. And maybe I won't be as anal retentive about this as I go on and get in the habit of it. But right now, I kind of want it to be as structured as I can. So down here, let's see, I track a lot of habits, and I probably won't be writing them all out because they're kind of personal. Also, this is going to be interesting. I might have to do it this way because that's not enough room horizontally, I don't think, unless I really abbreviate. Okay. Let me grab a pencil. I'm getting ahead of myself here because I'm so freaking excited. But what I want to do is score down that line a little bit more just to really make my eyes pop to it, so I don't mess it up. Okay, and then I want to do it horizontally as well. And I write really small, and I like the challenge, oddly enough, of like writing smaller. I think it's fun. I'm sure I am like one of very few who thinks that, but something about it just, I don't know, gives me the dopamine. So I'm looking forward to this little experiment of mine. And who knows, maybe this spread will not work for me at all, and I'll change this into something else, but I am highly optimistic for this. So I feel like I'm doing surgery right now. Okay. All right. So over here is where I'm going to put some kind of sticker to, you know, communicate my mood of the day, and then write about what happened that day that affected my mental health, or if I had a good day and there was no mental health issues, perfect, great, don't mind that. But right here is where I want to focus on figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do. And I think I don't have, okay, I'll just use, do I have enough in here though? We're about to find out. Let's go to the page of doom here, or the double spread of doom back in the front, since I've already hurt my feelings with it. See? Okay, there is enough here. So I track a lot of things. I track 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I track 13 things. Maybe that's why I'm never getting anything done. It's fine. So usually what I do is I will go in, and I write the days of the week first. So Sunday, Saturday, Friday. All right, and then what I do, maybe I will have room. I thought I wouldn't, but I think I will. I just score down here. We're going to see how successful I can be with a fountain pen and not smudge it. Okay. Ooh, digging it. I do think this is too dark though, so I'm probably going to have to write my headers in with my Tombow Funosuke, because I don't think pen will really show that. So, okay, and then I want to do this way just for giggles because I feel like it. Okay. Now, I'm going to start out by writing out the habits I track, and I'm probably stopping halfway through because they get more and more personal down the side. So, yeah. But let me wait for that to dry first. And I'm going to pick out some washi tape. And you know, feel like since it's the mental health planner, what says mental health better than puppies, you know? Except for my dog, who decided to try to get out of the house today, and, you know, just absolutely abscond from our home like we abuse him, even though we don't, and he just likes to pretend that he can go wherever he wants, whenever he wants. And so when I tell you my life flashed before my eyes today because he got out, of the house without his lead on, and I thought I was gonna lose it, but it's fine. All right, so we did the puppies. Now what will work with the puppies that is on this sheet? I don't think much, but I think what I'll do is use the rainbow because I like it. I like the rainbow, it's cute. And then, well, I'll put it down here maybe. Well, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I have enough room. Okay. And then I'll do, I'll do this butterfly and a star. And that's literally all I'm gonna do. I just like a little pop of something because I can't help myself, I guess. So, then over here, I need to do the weekly reflection header too. So that's where I'll kind of write a summary of how I felt this week, what I was proud of, what I struggled with, all that. Where is my combo? Oh, combo. Right there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna kind of put this over this just in case, because I'm paranoid. Then I'm just gonna write in. All right, and then down here, I always do the habits in a script font, and I don't know why. Like, why are they so special? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea myself. Okay, so now I'm gonna write in the intentions, I think, and the weekly targets, and then some of the habits, and then we will be done with setting up the spread. So okay, so I have some more habits to put in, but they're a little personal, so I'm gonna do those off the camera, excuse me. But so yeah, this is kind of my intention for this weeks is every week I'm gonna be in here doing this, and then in the back I already have some stuff I want to transfer into this one because I really like copying down things and transferring them multiple times because it helps me kind of review what information I'm looking at and helps it stick in my brain better because forgetting is a thing. So yeah, that is how I want to be using this, and we'll see how it goes. But this is again what the 2 pages I started this video out trying to create that led to trauma. And then, so this is the mental health planner spread. This is how I use it. And again, it's based on the Sprouted planner and her system of goals and intentions. I would give her a look up. She's a small business, and if you enjoy a larger planner like this, go give it a shot. The paper is fountain pen friendly. I think it's really great quality, and it's just really, it's really cool. So she gives you like a 2023 year-end reflection. That's really cool. So yeah, that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for your patience, as I didn't have anything up yesterday due to Thanksgiving in the United States. But I hope you all have had a great week so far, and that you stay safe and healthy over the weekend, and I will see you in the next video. If you made it this far and you aren't subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing, or at least giving this video a thumbs up to help my channel grow. And again, I will see you in the next video. Bye!